All right, so I'm logged into AWS. I'm on the dashboard. Okay, if you just click the EC2 button, that's one of my recent things I do too. I want to go to EC2 dashboard, click on my instances running. I have none, so I'm going to click launch. Once I'm in launch instance, I'm going to go over here and just call this the Windows demo because I'm on a Windows box. I'm going to pick Ubuntu, come down here, leave it at 2204 LTS. The T2 micros, the free tier, that's fine. I'm going to create a new pair, call it Win Demo 2. And I want, because I'm on a Windows box, I want to make it a PPK file. This is just the key to get into the system. It's like your password. So I create the key, okay? I come down. At this point, I can just click Launch Instance. Everything else is going to stay the same. So I say Launch Instance, and it's going to go. Meanwhile, I'm going to go over to the Putty page, and I'm going to download Putty. So I'm on, it looks like, if you just do a search for Putty download, this will be the one that you go to. You want to click this Putty EXE. So I'm going to click it. It'll download it. Notice I've already put it on once. So I'm going to open it up. So let's take a look up here. We're going to say connect to the instance. And in here, it's going to tell me the IP address and the username. So I open up my Putty. I put the IP address in, 44.201.90. Make sure I do it right, 90.26. And I click on SSH, the plus sign next to it, and auth for authentication. I click browse, and I'm going to take the Windows Demo 2 and click open. At this point, you're going to get a network error refused, probably because I'm going too fast. So if I look back at the instance, it looks like it's running. Let's just do another connect real quick. Open up that Putty again. Type it in 44.201.90.26. Go back to SSH, authentication, browse, and Win Demo 2. Click open. There we go. Now we get this alert. What do I want to do? Well, I want to click accept. Okay. And once I click accept, it asks me for the username. My username is right here. It says Ubuntu. So I'm just going to come up here and type in Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Click enter. It authenticates, and I'm in. So I can clear out my screen. Spell it right. Clear out my screen. And I want to do a sudo apt-get update. That goes out and checks to see if there's any updates. And then I want to do an upgrade. Same command, upgrade. All right, so we'll wait for it. Looks like it's almost done. Sudo apt-get upgrade. And that will just go out, and it will upgrade all of the packages. It looks like there were no packages. It looks like the Ubuntu has already been updated. Everything's good to go. We're good. So I'm going to clear that out. So a couple of commands that we went over in class, right? The first command was ls. There's nothing here. That means list. So if I do pwd, that's present working directory. I'm in home Ubuntu. I can cd out of that. So I can cd into root, meaning the very highest level. If it's a hierarchy, it would be at the very top of the hard drive. It would be like the C drive. So I'm just going to cd into root. And now if I do an ls, it tells me all the folders and files that are there. If I go ls-l, it's a long list. Now I can look at all the files that are in there. And these are aliases that point to these ones. Okay. So all of them, and it kind of, we'll talk a little bit about what these mean in the next class, but that's ls-l. I can change directory into some of those. So I can go cd. Now if I type in u and hit tab, it will take me into, it'll fill out the rest of that folder. I can go and then say, where am I? Well, I'm in user right now. And then I can do an ls and see what's in there. Okay. It will say I want to go into local. I can cd lo, and if I hit tab, it auto completes it. Okay. So that's what we went over in class also. I can ls or ls-l to see the long list of it. I can cd ... will take me up a level. Or I can cd and just hit enter, and that will take me home. So if I say, where am I? I'm back in my home directory. All right. So if I want, I can clear it all out. And if I want to get out of this, I just type exit, and I'm done. Hope that helps.